Do you wow your customers? Do you wow your staff? Yesterday I posted that for my leadership book club. We were reading a book called Delivering Happiness by Tony Hsieh. Tony sadly passed away earlier this year. He was the CEO of Zappos, an online retailer in the US, who developed a very special culture within their business, and their business was successful based on the level of service that they offered more than the product per se. And I was really lucky and spent a week in Zappos head office in Las Vegas, poor me, and on a culture camp, learning about how they engaged with their people, how they made sure that the culture was really strong within their company, how that affected their recruitment, and how they engaged with their customers. And one of their sayings, which I then adopted quite heavily, is, how do you wow? How do you give somebody that experience where they go, oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that. And sometimes it can be a tiny little thing that makes you go, wow. Sometimes it's that the person you're talking to remembered your name. Sometimes it can be that your shipping's been upgraded. Sometimes it can be a little gift this time of year that's particularly poignant. But is it a standard gift, or is it something that actually relates to that individual? And one of the things they talk about is I loved it. It transformed the way I see customer service completely, and also how I interact with people in life in general. And one of the things they talk about is having a personal, emotional connection with your customers. And quite often, if you're a salesman, for example, that's something that you do. That's something you routinely do. You make those personal, emotional connections. But once you've won the business, do you continue to maintain that? Or do you pass that connection on to somebody else who may just be giving them a service level, an agreed service level, and forgetting about that personal, emotional connection? And it's about how you take that and make sure that that customer feels that personal connection at all times, not just with one individual, but with the whole company. But also, when you're picking up the phone to a customer, genuinely want to hear what they've got to say. Be interested in them and in their lives, because that's what people want. They want to feel that you care about them and that you're important to them and your business is important to them. So, yeah, my book club wowed me last night. We had an amazing, it's the first time we've been back face to face, and we were all socially distanced in a massive boardroom, much more space than we needed, but it was just a brilliant conversation. We overran, everybody had something to say and contribute, and the conversation just flowed really, really well. Everybody totally engaged. So they blew me away with how engaged they were with the book. It was really, really brilliant. And so it just reminded me of how important it is to wow, and I wanted to ask other people how they feel they do that for their clients. So that's it. That's me for today. Have a great rest of the day, and let me know how you wow.